Welcome back, my good people. Glad for you guys to come back and see again what is going on over here. For one, I do have an unboxing that's coming soon, but I don't know how this YouTube algorithm stuff works because I see everybody saying it all the time. I was watching the brother Kwame'S video on I'm gonna play some of it. Fair use. Hopefully nobody gets me in trouble for this, but I'm gonna play some of this clip, and I just want you guys to see. So take a look.
In my opinion, in order to make the adults look good, this is for educational purposes. This is no judgment on anyone, but I think we need to do better, both parents and school alike. But this is sad in my opinion. I think we need to have more options for these children than what we are presenting to these kids.
Yo, what's good, YouTube? Yo, this here is Mr. Skinny, and I'm back on the Mr. Skinny channel, man. Let my guns go!
Fun size.
Damn, son, where'd you find this? Yo, before we get into this here video, make sure you subscribe to this here channel, man. We are this here close to hitting 20K. This here close to hitting 20K, bro.
Appreciate it, Miss J.
Make sure all your notifications are on because YouTube has been playing with the notifications. They play with the notifications with me, with Kwame'S Brown's videos. They just play with the notifications, bro. So make sure all your notifications are on. Make sure you subscribe up. Make sure you like, share this here video. We're on the road to 20K. Also, my sneaker channel. Once we reach 1K, I will be giving away a free pair of sneakers up to $170. And if you don't want the sneakers, just get the $170. Please cash that directly to you. We will be doing that live on YouTube. So make sure the link is in the description that you have all your notifications on for that as well. This here video came across my desk and I was like, yo, this here is the reason why Kwame'S Brown wants coding and trades in schools, bro. In schools. This is a Fox 45 news special on a student that was sent back to the 9th grade from 12th grade. It's sad, but it shows you why coding and trades is needed in the school system. And it's not just needed around 11th or 12th grade. It really should start like in 8th grade, 7th grade. This here is sad, but we're going to react to this. And make sure you give Kwame'S Brown Bus Life a follow. They're playing with his numbers. They're playing with his subscribers. They're trying to push him under 400K, which is absurd. And we have to be down with this here cause, man. It's all good for the fun and jokes and all of that, because I'm down with that 100%, but we got to get this here work done. We got to go to our school boards and advocate for coding and trades in schools. Check this here out.
Yep.
Tonight, an alarming discovery out of a Baltimore City high school where hundreds of students are failing.
As Project Baltimore's Chris Papps explains, we found a student who's passed 3 classes in 4 years and is ranked near the top half of his class.
Dang. You heard what this man said? This man passed 3 classes in 4 years and is in the top half of his class. Listen here, Freddie.
I ain't trying to laugh.
We're not letting none of us get the best of us. All right? Be strong, son. We got this.
He's stressed, and I am too. Like, I told him I probably would start crying. Like, my son is, I don't know what to do for him.
This coming June is when Tiffany France thought her son would receive his diploma.
And I'm just trying to fight. He's like, Mom, what was all this for? What did I do this for? Like, don't he get a chance? Do he get a chance?
But after 4 years of high school, this mom just learned her 17-year-old has to start over. He's been moved back to 9.
See, that's sad how they portraying the man playing video games, but they also saying that the man is unlearned. Basically, trying to debunk the fact that the school system failed him and that he just likes to play video games. But if he knew about coding, he would make his own game. Let's listen to this, Mama. She's playing a little bit too slow.
9th grade.
Why did he do 3 more years of school? He didn't fail. The school failed him. The school failed at their job. They failed. They failed. That's the problem here. They failed. They failed. He didn't deserve that.
Francis' son attends Augusta Fells Savage Institute.
Come on now, Mom.
Yes and no, man.
Right.
I have to step ahead and interject.
Yeah.
Yes, the school failed him. But we can't give the school all the blame here. You failed your son too. Ain't no way this man went through all of high school and only passed 1 or 2 or 3 classes, and you didn't know.
To Visual Arts in West Baltimore. His transcripts show in 4 years, he has passed just 3 classes, earning 2.5 credits, which places him in 9th grade. But Fran says she didn't know that until February. She has 3 children and works 3 jobs. She thought her oldest son was doing well because even though he failed most of his classes, he was being promoted. His transcripts show he failed Spanish 1 and Algebra 1, but was promoted to Spanish 2 and Algebra 2. He also failed English 2, but was passed on to English 3.
I'm just assuming that if you are passing, that you have the proper things, to go to the next grade. And, the right grades, you have the right credits.
As we dig deeper into her son's records,
You heard that? Did y'all hear that?
Damn.
Nah, lady. She talking about, I just assumed that. You didn't go to no PTO.
PTA, right.
And don't put it on the fact that you got other children.
we can see in his first 3 years at Augusta Fells, he failed 22 classes and was late or absent 272 times. But in those 3 years, only 1 teacher requested a parent conference, which France says never happened.
Okay, hold up now, Mom. Now, my mom was like a samurai ninja. She could work, she could be asleep. She could be asleep with the remote in her hand. Your ass better not touch it. You walk by, sneaking in from going out. She'll look like she's asleep. Next thing you know, a shoe hit you in the back of the head. Ma'am, respectfully, ma'am, how in the hell did your son miss 270-something days and you ain't kept him? What happened to that intuition? You done caught all them niggas cheating on you. You couldn't catch your son one of them days out of... He almost missed the whole goddamn school year, man. Shit. That's crazy. It ain't all on the school, man. You get text messages and alerts to your phone. You can go through the portal. You can work 5 jobs and be at work, you know, on the portal, seeing what your kid's doing. So don't use that. Please don't.
No one from the school told his mother, her son.
So, you mean to tell me you didn't know he was missing all that time in school?
Right.
272 days, man. Shit. See, this is the real problem why we can't get the real kids who need help, because their parents bullshit.
Son was failing and not going to class.
Yeah.
Francis' son, in his 4 years at Augusta Fells, earned a grade point average of 0.13.
God dang!
Holy, what did he just say?
3. Yeah.
This is sad.
That must be D's little brother.
But his transcripts show his class rank is 62 out of 120. This means nearly half of his classmates, 58 of them, have a GPA of 0.13 or lower.
He's a good kid. Like, he didn't deserve that. Where is the mentors? Where is the help for him? I hate that this affects my child.
Where's the mentors? Where's the help for him? Why you didn't sign him up to a mentor program? Ma'am?
school system fail this child?
Absolutely.
This city school administrator who works inside North Avenue asked not to be identified for fear of retaliation.
That school community failed this student.
This administrator told Fox 45 News city schools fail because it has protocols and interventions set up to help students who are falling behind or have low attendance. In Francis' son's case, they didn't happen.
I'm angry. There's nothing but frustration. We see on the news the crime that occurs, the murders, the shootings. We know that there are high levels of poverty in Baltimore. Things like this are adding to that.
These children are why I do this work.
Dr. Sonia Santelises was school CEO 4 years ago when Francis' son was a freshman, but she will not interview with Fox 45 News. Instead, we received this 2-page statement, which explains what should happen when a student is chronically absent or failing. The district says students received a letter about their academic status this past summer, and records can be accessed through the campus portal. When a student is absent, an automated call is placed to the number on file. The statement also said the school conducted recent home visits, and the student's parent visited the school. But Fran says none of that happened. What this statement does not address is why Francis' son was promoted despite failing classes. It doesn't discuss his class rank or the 58 other students.
That's where the school is wrong. That's where the school is wrong right there. How you promote the man and he failing? And how you promote all these other people and they failing? This man here was ranked 62 out of 120 students. So that means it was 58 students that was dumber than him. Shit is crazy.
Nope.
My phone is going ham.
Students with a GPA of 0.13 or lower. But it does say North Avenue is reviewing actions that impacted student outcomes at the school prior to this year.
I really took a lot for me to just build the courage to do this. Like,
If you were to talk to this mom, what would you say to her?
You know, I didn't have
Hell, you crying for? You need never mind.
I went to city schools, so he is one of my kids. I would hug her and I would apologize profusely.
and he feels embarrassed, like he feels like a failure. And I'm like, you can't feel like that. And you have to be strong. And you gotta keep fighting. You know, life is about fighting.
You can't feel like a failure, brother. There's 58 more people that's in worse shape than you, bro. Right in your class. And it's just killing me how this moment don't want to take no blame. Like, I get messages from my son's class every day, almost, and he's in kindergarten from the portal. Stop playing with us.
Things happen, but you gotta keep fighting. And he's willing, he's trying, but where would he turn to when the people that's supposed to help him is not? Who would he turn to?
You supposed to help him.
Has pulled her son out of Augusta Fells. He is now enrolled in an accelerated school program at another high school in West Baltimore. She is told if he works hard, he could graduate by 2023. And if you would like to read City School's entire 2-page statement, we have posted it on our website, foxbaltimore.com. I'm Chris Pabst, and this is Project Baltimore.
Sheesh. Y'all still think Kwame Brown crazy? Right now, if they had had coding and trades in schools, they could have identified that this man had a problem. Either learning or wasn't interested in school. Now, the school has a lot, probably 60% to do with this here story. But that parent has 40 because the school didn't make her child absent or tardy. The school's problem was they passed this man when they knew he was failing. But you know what? Forget my opinion. I want y'all guys' opinion, man. Get in the comments and let me know what y'all think about this here story. I am Mr. Skinny. This is Mr. Skinny TV. And y'all just gave me the most precious thing that y'all could give me, y'all time. And I appreciate that, man. Yo. Salute. Remember to subscribe up. And we out of here, man. Let them guns go.
Okay. That's hard to watch for me, personally. That's hard to watch as a parent. That's hard to hear. But personally, it's hard to hear more so because of the parent, not because of the school. And don't get me wrong, I'm not saying the school is not to blame. But there are parents that are able to handle their kids while they're going to school, while they have other kids, and work. There are some parents that aren't capable of doing that, but those parents are also afraid to ask for help, which should not be a thing. If someone needs help is what they should be looking for. And I'm not saying free help. I'm not saying they looking for a handout, but that child was pretty much left alone. And I don't know how a child could get promoted that many times. Like, that makes no sense to me. Like, forget the commentary and all of that stuff that Kwame and that other dude was talking about. I do not understand how a child can continuously get promoted with a GPA of 1.7 and late 280 times or whatever that was. Like, there's no way that a teacher was like, yeah, they should go to the next. And then this kid wasn't even like, he was like the middle of the group pretty much in terms of his GPA. So there was kids that had a lower GPA than that. Like, in my mind, I am just thinking, how as a parent has your child gone to school? And this isn't just like one semester. This is 3 or 4 years. And you have no clue. Like your comment was, I can't remember exactly what she said, but she figured they would pass. Like, how? Like, how do you not look at a report card? How do you, like, I'm pretty sure, I don't know exactly how every school district is run, but I know when I was a child, and this was a long time ago, but when I was a child, if I was late to school, didn't come to school, whatever, they were sending notes home, or they was calling my mother. My mother, don't get me wrong, it was me and my little brother, and we're about 9 years apart. So, you know, we was in different phases of life, but my mother was there throughout and was always knew what was going on. I couldn't get away with nothing. I couldn't get away with nothing because back then, even if I tried to cut school or was late to school, if my neighbor saw me, they was on the phone with my mother or knocking on my mother's door to say, hey, I saw him on such and such. What was he? And, like, that's how the community used to work. That's how it used to be. Like, you couldn't be, like, I lived on the east side of East River. So I lived on First Ave. 3rd Ave is where all the shopping and everything was. If you got seen on 3rd Ave, one, you was a fool because that's where everybody went. But everybody's parents went. But 2, if you got seen over there, whoever saw you was going to your mother and telling her they saw you over there at such and such time. We had truancy back then. There wasn't no way truancy was catching us because our neighbors was catching us. Like, there was no way. It wasn't until, like, you know, you get to 11th, 12th grade when you're way older that you start, like, cutting school or whatever. But, man, like, oh my goodness, like, I feel so bad for that kid, man. Like, that child deserves better than what that child has been given. That's just my take on it. I know parenting is not easy. Like, if you have a child, even before I had children, I knew that parenting wasn't easy. That's just how it is. If you're a single parent, that's even harder. But you can still be in your child's life, and you can still make sure that you're paying attention to what's going on in your child's life, especially with school. Like, if you're working and have other kids, then, like, school is like your babysitter, to be honest, so you gotta stay on top of that. Like, that, like, to me, oh my goodness, like, and then, like, accountability is a thing, man. Like, that's your child. You can't say the school, if my child fails out of school, I do not blame the school. That's on me. If my child isn't learning throughout life, even if he is going to school, even if they are going to school, and they don't, that's on me. It's not on the school. Like, the school is there to teach, like, basic fundamental math and stuff like that. And even that, I teach my kids before they went to school, math and stuff like that. So, but my thing is that you can't, school is there to teach fundamentals, but they're not there to raise your child, man. Like, oh my goodness. Like, oh man, I'm watching that I'm watching this woman talk, and I'm just like, yo, like, I would be in one. I know that's why she was crying, because part of that was embarrassment. That wasn't all just, you know, crying because she's hurt. Some of that was shame and embarrassment. She may not want to admit it, but she definitely knows that a lot of that falls on her. But, you know, I pray for that young man. I hope that things work out. Having to start over again, or having to start at a new school and try and do things over again, that's going to be tough also. That's a challenge in itself. As a kid who moved from the Bronx to Manhattan, I know how it is. I moved in 3rd grade, so that was even though it was both in the city, 2 completely different cultures, lanes, and it's just different. New friends, all of that stuff. It's just different. But, you know, that breaks my heart. That just breaks my heart. But that was just my opinion. I'm sorry. I just had to get that off my chest as a father with children. You know, I didn't know that Kwame and brought that to my attention. Like, I haven't been watching as many videos, but I saw that one and I was like, chill, man. Like, there's no... there's got to be a better way. We got to do better. I don't know how much I can stress that. We have to do better. As parents, as people, as citizens, as neighbors, as friends, as family, we have to do better all across the board. That breaks my heart. It just breaks my heart. I'm from the inner city. I know how that is. I know how it is to grow up in an area where you just kind of drift to the back or whatever. Listen. Pray for you, kid. Hopefully you're at the age where you start seeing the light and start understanding that it's not only school that's going to assist you with this life and progressing in this life. School is a major part, but you can also learn independently a lot of the times, and use school as verification for certain things. But the education system is way different than it was when I was a little kid. You could do a lot on your own with a lot less. We had the Dewey Decimal System, man. So I'm just, you know, it just breaks my heart, and I keep starting videos off like this, and you know, I have content, I have stuff that I want to do, but life continues to happen, and I can't just, watching that video, man, it's just tough. It's just tough to watch that. You know, I pray for his parents too, his mother too. I hope she gains some clarity in this situation, and she understands that, you know, if she does, she has other children, so this is a situation where don't let history continue to repeat itself. But enough with the seriousness. Back to this sneaker unboxing, because that is what this channel is about and what we do. And we got a box here. I believe this box is from, I think this is from Nike, but I am not quite sure. I am even not quite sure of what this sneaker is in this box yet. I'm still unboxing it with you guys because that's just what it is. It's got to be a Nike box because it comes with this pull tab, which I love it because it makes it so easy to open these boxes. But let's see, what do we have? Oh, well, I know. I do know what these are. Ho ho ho! So, read the label. Yeah. This was a flash drop that I caught, and I was happy with it. Like the last video said, crazy Jordan 1 Low collection. This is just another addition to that collection. So I believe these are called, champagne and coconut milk. Ooh, that makes my stomach. But have you ever had champagne with milk? I have. Let me know if you have. Strawberry milk at that. You don't want to know. One day I'm gonna just have we'll do like, rest in peace Charlie Murphy, how he had Charlie Murphy's True Hollywood Stories. I'm gonna have Quick's True First Half Stories. I ain't gonna believe some of them. But anyway, back to this unboxing. Showed you the label. Ooh. Ooh. Oh. This is the Nike Jordan 1 Low. I believe these are called Easters. And let me tell you, this is a very, very... It's loud, but it's subtle at the same time because none of these colors are really bright or vibrant. But they all are lighter Easter colors that you would wear with, I guess, I don't know what you could quite wear with this off the top of the head. I'm just, in my mind, I'm thinking like a short suit set, off-white, and just let these be the focal point, but there's so many different things you can do with these. Do they come with different laces? Oh, see, Nike, y'all gotta do better with the laces, man. Y'all gotta give these type of sneakers need extra laces. Now, from what it looks like, both of these are exactly the same. Both sides, insides are the same on each shoe. Outside are the same on each shoe. It's a very, very... It's not really bright. It is bright. It's bright in terms of the amount of colors. But I feel like you could get away with wearing like a nice linen suit with these, and they'll just look smooth. Like I really feel like that. I feel like these, or you can splash it and dash it all up, and it'll still look fly. You know what I'm saying? Like these are pretty nice shoes. It has a tumble leather here. The Nike check again is suede. What, Nike? What's up with that suede, man? Like I don't understand the suede Nike check. The tongue is actually different from the other Jordan 1 Low. This is also suede. You know, it's the Jordan Jumpman logo. And then the stitching on the outside of the tongue. Very, very, very nice little detail that they put in there. This is more of a, this front toe box right here. This is like a lavender. This is more of a, not mauve, but it's like a purple, but lighter than purple. This is a peach. This is turquoise. This is like a cream color. This is like a rusty pink, I guess you could say. This is also suede. Actually, that's a nice little fun detail. This is like a kind of dark powder blue. Bottom, I love the bottom. Bottom is like a grayish purple. It's almost like the same as the back. And then the actual sole is the same color as the front toe box there. So these are, I don't know. Let me know what y'all think in the comments. Was this a good buy? Was this a dub? Like, let me know. I like this shoe. I think it's a beautiful shoe. I think these are gonna look fire on foot, especially with the right fit. And again, quality on these. I mean, like Nike got to do better with some of these products because I see like flaws on a lot of the sneakers that I'm buying, and I'm not, not understanding why. Like the stitch there that's popping off. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like I mean, I get it. This almost looks like the sole on the bottom is a little bit separated. Like, I don't know. I feel like, some of the stitching on, if you look here, some of the stitching's coming off. It just, for the amount of, I get it. Don't get me wrong. I understand how the game works. I understand that there's going to be sneakers that have flaws, but why is it always my sneaker? That's the part I need to understand. Like, am I just a herb? Like, what's up with that? Like, why I gotta be my sneaker every time? I don't get it. But whatever. Jordan 1 Low. I believe these are called the Jordan 1 Low Easters. But I love that shoe. I think it's a beautiful shoe. I can't wait to put it on. And you know what? Here's another thing. GOAT, man. Yo, I ordered. So I showed you guys in the last video the Yeezys with the UV reflective. I ordered the Air Force Ones, the same, with the UV reflective outside. So I ordered these on August 18th. It is now September 11th. Rest in peace to the victim of 9/11. It is now September 11th, and still it shows that it was just delivered. It was delivered to GOAT August 20th. It has been there since August 20th. I have no clue what is even going on. Like, I've emailed GOAT. They gave me a $12 credit towards another pair, which was basically the tax that I paid on it. But no refund, nothing. Like there's nobody I can call, nothing. It's just like I'm messaging them. Like, can I just get my money back? Y'all not sending me my sneakers. Y'all not, like, come on, man. Like, that just, like, y'all holding my money hostage. Just give me my money back. If y'all ain't got the sneakers, y'all ain't got them. Or if somebody took them, but don't, like, that's crazy. Like, that's just bug. Then I ordered a pair of sneakers from somebody online, or Facebook Marketplace. I pay on Facebook Marketplace. He messages me and say, just cash app him money. Then, this was like a week ago. I still ain't get them yet. And I'm like, all right, dude, like, what's going on? He's like, oh, I'm going to send them out. And he's like, he's going to use the money that I paid him for the sneakers to send it in the mail. So I'm like, you know what? I'm going to help you out. I'll keep because they was only $100. So I'm like, I'll pay for some of the shipping. Dude sends me a bill for like $40-something for shipping. I'm like, how the hell is it that much for one Nike Air Force One box? Like, but whatever. If I don't get them in a couple of days, I'm gonna have to tell Cash App and see how that goes. But yeah, I don't know. Anyway, how's your day going? How's your week been? Seriously, how has your week been? Has it been a good week? It was a short week, wasn't it? I think we had Monday off. If you work at a job like that, if not, let me know how your week was. I wanna hear. Yeah, why not? Let's all discuss. Let's try and let's make sure that we don't let bad moments of the day end up making the whole day bad. But anyway, back at the ranch. Thank you guys for joining another episode of Quick Kicks with on Sneaker v Sneaker. Quick unboxing plus a couple of quick starts. But appreciate you guys, love you guys. Thanks for joining again. Click a like, click a subscribe, click the notification bell when you get a chance. If you haven't done so already. But love you guys. Talk to you guys soon. Peace.